General Hospital spoilers. New phobia confirmed. Drew forces Willow to get pregnant. The latest spoilers from General Hospital promise explosive drama that will leave Port Charles fans on the edge of their seats. A shocking twist involving Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, and Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, is set to rock the canvas as Drew's desperation leads him to a controversial and morally complex decision that could have far-reaching consequences. Drew's emotional turmoil. Drew Kane has been through an emotional ringer over the past year. From grappling with his mysterious past to fighting for his place in the Quartermain family, Drew has been trying to rebuild his life. But recent developments have thrown him into a tailspin. His relationship with Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, has been fraught with tension, largely due to Carly's secrets and her ongoing feud with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros. Drew's frustration has reached a boiling point, and his need for control over his life is pushing him into dangerous territory. Adding to his stress is his growing bond with Willow, who is battling leukemia. Drew's protective instincts have kicked into high gear, especially as Willow faces the daunting prospect of a bone marrow transplant. With her health hanging by a thread, Drew feels an overwhelming sense of responsibility to ensure her survival, even if it means crossing ethical lines. Willow's reluctance and Drew's plan. Willow has always been a beacon of strength and compassion in Port Charles, but her recent health crisis has left her vulnerable. While she has been leaning on her husband, Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, and their family for support, the pressure to find a donor match has taken a toll. When Drew learns that Willow's chances of survival could improve with a sibling donor, he becomes fixated on the idea of her having another child. However, Willow is understandably hesitant. Her body is already weakened from chemotherapy, and the idea of a pregnancy feels impossible. Moreover, the ethical and emotional implications of such a decision weigh heavily on her. But Drew, driven by his own unresolved guilt and a desperate need to save her, refuses to take no for an answer. Drew's dark turn. As Drew's obsession grows, his behavior becomes increasingly erratic. He begins to pressure Willow, using emotional manipulation to convince her that having another child is the only way to secure her future. Drew's arguments are rooted in love and concern, but his methods are anything but gentle. He's willing to risk everything, including his relationships with Carly and Michael, to ensure Willow agrees to his plan. This darker side of Drew is a departure from the hero viewers have come to know. While his intentions may be noble, his actions reveal a troubling inability to respect Willow's autonomy. As his desperation mounts, so does the potential for devastating fallout. The role of Michael and Carly. Michael finds himself caught in an impossible situation. While he's grateful for Drew's support, he's also fiercely protective of Willow and their family. When he discovers Drew's plan, he's outraged. Michael's love for Willow and their children is unwavering, and he's determined to shield her from further harm, even if it means confronting Drew head-on. Meanwhile, Carly is grappling with her own feelings of guilt and regret. Her decision to keep secrets about Nina's connection to Willow has already caused significant damage, and now she must decide whether to intervene in Drew's escalating obsession. Carly's history of taking control in high-stakes situations suggests she won't sit idly by, but her involvement could complicate matters further. A new phobia emerges. As the pressure mounts, Willow begins to experience a new and debilitating fear, tocophobia, an intense phobia of pregnancy and childbirth. This psychological twist adds another layer of complexity to the storyline. Willow's tocophobia is rooted in her traumatic past, including the loss of her first child and the physical toll of her illness. Her fear becomes a significant barrier to Drew's plan, highlighting the emotional and psychological stakes of the situation. The show's exploration of tocophobia is a bold move, shedding light on a condition that is often misunderstood or overlooked. Willow's journey to confront her fear, while navigating the pressures from Drew, Michael, and others, promises to be a compelling and emotionally charged storyline. Fallout and consequences. The fallout from Drew's actions is poised to ripple through Port Charles. Relationships will be tested, alliances will shift, and secrets will come to light. Drew's determination to save Willow could cost him everything he holds dear, including his own sense of self. For Willow, The journey ahead is fraught with challenges. As she grapples with her tocophobia and the possibility of another pregnancy, she must also confront her own fears and insecurities. With Michael by her side, she'll need to find the strength to make decisions that prioritize her well-being and that of her family. Viewer reactions and speculation. The dramatic twists and moral dilemmas in this storyline are sure to spark intense debate among General Hospital fans. Drew's actions are likely to divide viewers, with some sympathizing with his desperation and others condemning his overreach. Similarly, Willow's tocophobia and her resistance to Drew's plan will resonate with audiences on a deeply emotional level. Speculation about the storyline's resolution is already running wild. Will Drew's plan succeed, or will his actions backfire spectacularly? Can Willow overcome her tocophobia and find a way to heal, both physically and emotionally? And how will Michael and Carly's involvement shape the outcome? A bold new direction. General Hospital has never shied away from tackling complex and controversial topics, and this storyline is no exception. By delving into issues like tocophobia, medical ethics, and the boundaries of love and responsibility, the show continues to push the envelope and keep viewers hooked. As the drama unfolds, one thing is certain: the residents of Port Charles are in for a roller coaster ride. With high stakes, emotional depth, and plenty of twists and turns, this storyline is sure to leave fans talking long after the credits roll.